going to move slowly and with precision. And it's going to make some of you super nuts. And that's totally okay. It made me totally nuts. And so the goal of the class is to sort of sit with that feeling of being a little bit impatient and figure out what that is about. So we're going to start with some breath work. So just come into a comfortable position that works for you. Pressing down into your tailbone, lengthening your spine, lifting your heart, rolling your shoulder blades down your back, and then lifting your head up towards the ceiling so that there's one line of energy flowing in and out. Good, and then just take a moment to inhale into your low belly, up into the middle of your chest, up into your throat and your mind's eye. And then exhale, release. Good, inhale, feel yourself present physically in the class as your breath comes in. Good, feel yourself as your breath goes out. And when you're ready, you can seal your lips and bring your breath to just in through your nose, out through your nose, in through your nose, out through your nose. And then see if you can lengthen your breath to whatever number works for you. 3, 4, 5, or 6. Inhale. And then match it with the exhale. Inhale. Match it with the exhale. Notice any spots that are tight or creaky. For me, that's my shoulders and the back of my neck. So inhale into any of those spaces. Good, and then exhale, release. And then the next time you inhale, at the top of your inhale, I want you to pause, not holding your breath, but just pause. See if during the pause you can notice what is frustrating you about not exhaling right away. And then exhale when you're ready. So just staying with that inhale, top of your breath. Pause. See if you can pause for 2 or 3. Notice what's going on in the pause. And then exhale, release. Good. One more time. Inhale. Pause. And then see if you can feel any sensations in your body. See if you can release them during the pause. And then exhale, release. All right, on this next round of breath, we're going to inhale. And then exhale. Pause on the exhale. See what goes on in your mind and your body and your emotions before you inhale again. And then inhale. Good. Exhale. Pause. What's happening in the pause? Are you calm? Are you frustrated? Are you thinking about things you have to do? And then inhale. And just notice that you're fine pausing, that you're not going to run out of breath, that you're actually totally fine. Good. And then one more time, inhale. Good. Exhale. Pause. See if you're holding on to tension. For me, it's in my belly and in my right leg. So I'm going to release that in my mind. And then inhale again. Good. And exhale. And then on this next round, inhale to the top of your breath. Pause. And then exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Continue with the inhaling and pausing, the exhaling and pausing. Trying to notice any physical discomfort, any emotional discomfort, frustration, to-do lists, any mental discomfort. And then just coming back to your breath. Let that be a space. Let this be a space to create awareness of your subconscious and what's going on underneath there. You've already dedicated an hour to this class, so you don't have anywhere else you need to be. So just let this be an opportunity to plug into your unconscious. So one more time, inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. And then gently open your eyes. Good. Raise your hand if you're super frustrated right now. All right. None of you are telling the truth. I was super frustrated. All right. Inhale. Roll your shoulders in and up. Exhale. Roll your shoulders back and down. Good. Inhale. Roll your shoulders in and up. Good. Exhale. Roll your shoulders back and down. Good. And then drop your chin. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Good. Inhale. Bring your chin to your chest. Keeping your shoulders lifted and lengthened, but then tucking your chin. And then exhale. Left ear to left shoulder. Good. And then one more time. Inhale. Come back to center. Lengthen the back of your body. Good. Pull your belly in on the front of your body. Right ear, right shoulder. And then if you like, you can bring your hand to your head to your hand. Give a little tension there. Good. Exhale, release. Tuck that chin, lengthen your spine, press your tailbone down. And then left ear, left shoulder. Good. And then maybe bring that left hand to the top of your head, pressing your head into your hand into your head. Nice. Exhale, release. Good. Let's do some hand stretches. So let's start off with these figure eights. So if you're super open already, you can keep your hands and wrists close to each other. If they need to be farther apart, you can do that. Then check in with your back body, lengthening your back body, pulling in your belly. Good. And then press your hands away, lengthen your back body, pull in your belly, and then see where you can come to. So maybe you're here, maybe you're here, maybe you're all the way up, pull in your belly. Good. Exhale, release, come back down. Good. One more time. Lengthening your back body, pressing your hands away. Come here, or press up. Good. And then exhale, come back down. Nice. Take your hands in front of you. Let's press the knuckles and the middle finger away. Good. And then let's do the motorcycle hands, keeping that length in your spine. So motorcycle wrists. Good. Staying with your breath. Good. And then flip your hands open and then motorcycle wrists. Flip your hands open, motorcycle wrists. Good. Flip your hands open, keeping that length in your back body, pulling in your belly. Pull your fingers towards you, stretching your wrists. Good. And then switch sides. Good. Exhale, release. Nice. And then I want you to press your hands towards me. So just do your thumb and your index finger. So press your thumb and your index finger towards me. Bring your arms a little bit lower so that they're just in front of your chest. I think that's Liz. Bring your hands lower, Liz. Yeah, right in front of you. Yeah, so like you're like squaring my face, like, oh, yeah, that's about right. Then take your other 3 fingers and kind of push towards the edges. So this is where I'm like, you're going to be like, what are you saying? Good. And then push your hands away and then roll them out, pull your shoulders back. Push your thumb and index finger towards me and then roll your hands out. Good. And then push that right hand forward, right? And then pull that right finger in, go across, pull that left arm up, and then press your right arm into your left, pull that left arm up at the same time, like a forklift. Good. And then tuck your chin, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Good. Exhale, release. Nice. And then take your left hand out to the side, reach with your left hand, press into your left hip. So press down with your left hip, bring that right hand across. See how we use cross body, the work of our cross body. So left hip, right arm. Good. And then bring that right arm across again. Bring it onto your right knee, left fingertips behind you. Lift your chest, pull your shoulder blades down your back. Good. And release. Good. So letting go of the stress of staying when it's hard. Good. And then see if you can press down into your tailbone, pull in your belly, pull your shoulder blades down your back. Nice. And then exhale, come back to center. Feel the difference between your right side and your left. Good. Sit back and then either toes on the ground, lengthening your spine, arms out, lifting your heart, or lift one leg, or lift both legs, or press your feet into a band if you have a band. I just thought of that. That's why I didn't say it earlier. Good. And then let's switch which legs in front. Good. Press down with your tailbone, lengthen, pull in your belly, shoulder blades down your back. Good. Let's reach that left hand forward. So maybe you start like this. So press with your thumb and index finger with the inner side of your arm, and then pull your fingers down. So you're lengthening the outside of your arm. You're pressing with the inside of your arm. If you're like, I don't know what she's talking about, that's okay. And then bring this left arm across. Good. Bring this right arm and then forklift. So pull up with that right arm, pull your belly in, lengthening your back body. Good. Press that left arm into your right. Good. And then tuck your chin, bring your left ear to your left side. Nice. And if you have to be lower, because that's better for your shoulders, Kirk, do that. Nice. And then exhale, release. Good. And then right hand on your hip. So push your right hip down, reach that left arm out. This is going to come into practice later. So really make that left hand like you're reaching for something, like you're helping me. Like I'm like, please help me. And so that whole arm is engaged. So you would like pull me to safety from this position. Good. And then bring this left arm across, left hand on your right knee, or it can be in front of you, or it can be past that, but left knee. Press down into your right knee with your left hand. Good. Bring that right fingertip behind you. Good. And then lift your chest, pull the shoulder blades towards each other. Nice. Breathe, which I wasn't doing. So also you breathe. Good. See if you can turn behind you a little bit. Nice. And then exhale, release. Good. And then maybe you just come on to your tippy toes. Maybe you put a band around your feet, Liz and Arzane, and you press like this. Just thought of this. Right? But press those feet away. Lift your chest. Nice. Good. Exhale, release. All right. And then let's come into your right leg is in front of your left. I want you to lift that right knee, take your right forearm under your right knee, and I want you to press that knee into your arm. Press your arm into your knee. And if you're more open, you can bring your leg on top and do that. But most of you are going to be like, you're crazy, right? So if you have super open hips, you can do it with your foot on top of your knee. Otherwise in Sukhasana, but just pull the knee into your arm, press your arm into your knee. Feel that hip opening. Good. And then lengthen on the left side. So push that left hip down. Nice. Exhale, release. Good. And then here, lift your chest. Feet are here. Legs are here. You want to go farther here or something, whatever. Good. And then switch sides. Nice. And then the same thing on this side. So take your left elbow, lift that left knee, push your knee into your elbow, and then your elbow into your knee. Find that length down that right side. Nice. And if you're more open, that left ankle can be on that right knee. Nice, Amanda. Yeah. Don't force it though, right? So that's not going to work for you yet, Marian. We haven't opened up enough. So sometimes when we do the next level, it's not about being a better yogi. It's about what your body needs. Good. Exhale, release. Good. And then have your strap if you have one. You don't have to have one. Let's one more time. Lift your chest. Good. Activate your feet. Lift your heart. Nice. And then here or here. And then we're going to make our way onto our backs. So however you get there. Good. Nice. Hug your knees in your chest. Good. And then just take your knees in circles to the left. Good. Circles to the right. Use your breath. Take your left foot on the mat. And then take your strap around the ball of your right foot if you're using a strap or a resistance band. Good. And then press your foot into the strap, press your toe away, and then pull your foot in. So we're going to strengthen here. Press your toes away, pull your foot in. Good. And then press that foot away. Nice. See if you can press with your big toe, but then lengthen with your outer leg. So press in your big toe, lengthen your outer leg. Nice. Good. And then take that left foot wider, take that right leg out to the side. Same thing. Press your toe, your big toe and your second toe away so that you feel some engagement in that inner thigh, that inner groin, but then lengthen. So kind of pull the pinky toe around, just like we did with our hands. Press into your left foot. Feel that engagement. So we're engaging the inner leg, we're lengthening the outer leg. And then as you do that, press in your left hand. So press your left hand into the ground, press your right foot away. So that counter movement, cross body movement. Nice. And then bring that right leg up towards the sky. Straighten your left leg, dig that left heel in. So dig that heel in. Good. Pull in your belly. Nice. And then take your left hand on the strap. If you're not using the strap, you can just take your left hand behind your left leg. Good. And then take your right arm out to the side. So press in your right arm, press in your left heel, pull in your belly, lengthen your back. Good. And then bring that left leg all the way across. Good. Press into your big toe and your second toe. And then see if you can lengthen that outer hip. Breathe. Good. Utilize the grip with your right hand to lengthen your right leg in that twist. Nice. Exhale, come back to center. Good. And then if you want to, just bend that right knee and straighten. Bend that right knee and straighten. Bend that right knee and straighten. Good. And then just bring that right leg towards your chest. If you want a little bit more core, you can bring your head towards your leg. Nice. Exhale, release. Take the strap off your right leg. Hug your knees in your chest. And then send both legs up. And literally, you can see for me, my right foot is, feels like a centimeter longer than my left. Nice. And you can have the band on your feet if you want. Yeah, good. Bring your right foot to the ground. Good. Take the band around your left foot, so around the ball of your left foot by your toes. And then hold the sides of the strap. Good. And then press that left foot away. Pull it towards you. So feel it in your calf. Press that left foot away. Good. Pull it towards you. Nice. One more time. Press that left foot away. Pull it towards you. Good. And then press with more force into your big toe and your pinky toe. So press into your big toe, your pinky toe as you press into your right foot as well. Good. And then see if you can press into that pinky toe and get length. So you're lengthening on the left side, you're strengthening on your big toe and your pinky and your second toe, which I can't think of the name of right now. Good. Relax your shoulders. Good. And then take your right foot wider. Take your right arm out to the side. Grip with that right hand and bring that left leg out to the side. Now, if you happen to have a piece of furniture there or a wall you can put your foot into, that's fine. Good. And then from here, press into the big toe and feel that lengthening in your outer left leg. Good. Take your right foot a little wider if you need to. Press into that right foot, press in that big toe on your left side and grip the floor with your right hand. Good. Breathe. Nice. And then come back to center. Straighten your right leg and dig that right heel. So use that right heel, make it active. Good. As you dig in that right heel, pull that right hip and that right glute towards the mat. Good. And then put your right hand on the strap, left hand out to the side. Good. And then pull that left leg across. Good. Press that left foot into the band as you grab with your left hand. See if you can put a little bit more pressure where your big toe is or on the inside of your foot. Good. Find your breath. And then notice the stretch in the rest of your body. So maybe in your left pec, in the back of your left arm. Nice. And then exhale, come back to center. And then with or without the strap, press your legs together and feel that nice lengthening in the back of your legs. Good. And then bring your right foot to the mat. Press in your right foot and then bend that left leg and straighten. So do those hamstring glides. So this is dynamic stretching. What we're doing today is static stretching. So I'm doing a little pause with this because it feels good. But when we're static stretching, we really can get more refined in what we're doing. Nice. And then remove the strap, hug your knees in your chest. Good. And then bring your feet to the mat. Take your right ankle on top of your left knee. Take circles with your right foot towards you. See if you can spread your toes and then kind of see if you can lead with your pinky toe as you circle towards you. And then spread your toes again. Go the other way. Nice. And then pull your legs into your chest. So use your left leg to pull your right ankle in. And then same thing that we did sitting. See if you can take your hands around that right knee and just press your knee into your hand into your knee. Feel that strength that you're building. You can do it with a strap or just with your arms. Nice. And then bring that left foot to the mat. Take your hands out to the side. Really grip your hands, pull in your belly, and then twist so that your right foot ends up on the ground. If it doesn't make it to the ground, you can put a block underneath your foot. Really push into that right foot. Press in your hands. Nice. Good. Nice. And then exhale, release, come back to center. Unhook that leg, hug your knees in your chest. Good. And then take your right foot on the ground, take your left ankle onto your right knee. Take circles. See if you can really open your toes and spread them when you circle towards you and then circle away in whatever order works for you. Nice. And then use your right leg to drive that left ankle towards you. So really press your right ankle into your right thigh into your left ankle. Press your left ankle into your right thigh, just like we did with our arms. Nice. And then hook your elbow around that left knee and press your knee into your forearm or into your hands. Engage your belly, strengthening those hips. Good. Bring your right foot to the mat. Take your hands out to the side. Really grip, especially with your left hand. And then twist so that your left foot ends up on the ground. Good. Press into that left foot. Press into that left hand. Notice a stretch from your left pec and then all the way down to your left hip. Good. Lengthen on your right side. Breathe. Nice. Nice. And then come back to center. Hug your knees in your chest. And either rock and roll up or just turn to your right side, which is what I'm going to do. Good. Nice. And then let's make our way onto all fours. Nice. So take your hands underneath you, and just like we did when we started, I want you to press into your index finger and your thumb to protract your shoulders. And then pushing your pinkies to kind of pull your shoulder blades down your back. So you're pushing this forward, but then you're rolling your arms away. You're doing a counter action. And if that doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. We can talk about it after. So press into your index finger and your thumb, pressing away like mat, go away. And then with your pinky and your ring finger, hug those shoulders toward you. So you're doing both. Nice. And then from here, walk your knees back. Let's just come to puppy pose. Nice. So press in your thumb and your index finger, and then press in your pinky and roll your shoulders towards you. So press them away, but then press it towards you. So you feel a relaxation. Your shoulder blades are coming down your back on the outside, but they're pushing forward on the inside. Nice. Lift your hips. Good. Come forward to plank on your knees. Good. And then come all the way down. Nice. And then we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. So first you're going to just have your forehead on the ground. You're going to point your right toe, pull in your belly, and just lift your right leg and lower it. Lift your right leg, keep it straight, and lower it. Good. One more time. Pull in your belly, point that right toe. Maybe you just have your toes down the ground. Maybe you lift it. Good, and lower it. Nice. And then take your left hand to your forehead. This is what I call oy vey or oh my. Good. So pull in your belly, point that right toe, just lift your chest and your head into your hand, come back down. Good. Pull in your belly, push that right toe into the ground, and then lift your chest. Good. Lift your head, come on down. And then this time, see if you can lift your chest and then lift your right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Forehead's on the ground, bend your knees, go from side to side. Nice. So now you know what's coming. We're going to do it on the other side, but we'll break it down again. So start with your forehead on the ground. Push into the tops of your toes, pull in your belly. And then either just come to the top, just press that top toe in, Liz, that would accomplish that, or lift that left leg and lower. Good. Pull in your belly, top of the toes, or lift that left leg and lower. Good, one more time. Top of the toes, and then lift that left leg and lower. Good. And then take your right hand to your forehead, pull in your belly, and then lift your chest. Oh boy. And then come back down. Oh, it could be also, oh boy. That would be for Kurt. Good. Inhale. Oh boy. And then come on down. Nice. And then this time, so push your pelvic floor into the ground, lift your chest, press your toes into the ground, and then lift that left leg. So either that left toe is on the ground or you're lifting it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Forehead on the mat, bend your knees, go from side to side. So again, we're using that cross body, right? Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Nice. Good job. And then slide your hands back next to your chest. So your fingertips line up with your chest. Good. Roll those shoulders forward, up, and together. And then if you have wrist issues, you're just going to go here. You're going to press in those toes, pull in your belly, low cobra. If you have a little bit more, come up, bend elbow, lift your chest, pull those shoulder blades together, look up. Nice. And then come on to all fours. Nice. And then either puppy pose again, where you press into your thumb and second finger, and then wrap those shoulder blades down your back, or come on up and come into downward facing dog. So in down dog, I want you to really press to that thumb and second finger. That's perfect, Janine. Relax your head in between your ears. So push into your thumb and second finger, and then pull your push in your pinkies to pull your shoulder blades down your back. Kirk, I can tell you're like, I don't know what you want from me. I'm sorry. Nice. Mickey, you got to get your booty higher. So come on down. Everyone come on down. Take a little child's pose. Nice. All right. And then I want you to take a moment and look at me, and I want you to look at the shape of my body. And if while we're doing it, so Janine has a perfect down dog. If you can't see me, Janine's over here. So down dog is really complicated because we're doing everything at once, and that's why this the ultimate like equanimity pose. So if you break it down, just the arms. So I'm pressing my shoulders away. So don't do it. Just watch. Don't do it. So press, right? So my shoulders get broad, and then I turn my hands a little out, and I'm pressing this forward, but I'm rolling it down. So it's pressed, and then it and then you turn your hands out. And then you're in an upside down V. So your head is in between your arms. And for most of you, you're either going to have to come up on your tippy toes or you're going to bend your knees. But see how my back is nice and flat? And I'm in an upside down V. So let's come on to all fours. Nice. Good. And then lift your hips up into down dog. Nice. So Amanda, take your head in between your arms more. Good. And then lift your heels a little more so that your butt goes up. Nice. Janine, that's perfect. I got nothing for you. Marianne, that looks really good. Yeah, Mickey, relax your neck. Relax your neck. Look at your thighs. Look at your thighs. Yes. Yes. Nice, Jane. Perfect. Nice, Kirk. Good. Good. I can just see your booty, Debbie. It looks good. Come on down. Nice. Good. Stretch your wrists. Good job. All right, so we're going to do that again, but before we do, anyone have a question about what I'm saying? So your head is in between your arms, Mickey, so don't let your head come here. I want your head here. All right, so that's the arm part. Now let's do the leg part, okay? So come on to, you're going to come on to, and press into that thumb and pinky, and then press into your, thumb and index finger, press. And then pull with your pinky. So come on up. So your head is in between your arms. You're looking at your thighs. And then see if you can pull with your toes. So pull with your toes so your butt comes up. Pull with your toes so that your head comes towards. Good. Look at your thighs, Mickey. Look at your legs. Look underneath. Yes. Pull with those toes. Good. And then come forward to plank. And back to down dog. Good. Come forward to plank. Really press your thumb and index finger, and then back to down dog. Pull into your pinky. Good. And then one more time. Good. And then come on to your knees. All right. And then this time we're gonna do. We're gonna press into that left hand. So I want you to press in your left hand, pull in your belly. Just start there, right? And then reach that right arm again. Reach it. So push into your index finger like you're pointing a laser point, and then hug that right pinky in. Good. Press in that left hand, and then take that left foot behind you. Maybe you stay here. So press, reach with that right hand. And then maybe you're on your left toes and you're just shifting forward. Maybe you lift that left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Good. Child's pose. Good. Come back on all fours. Now press into that right hand. Really press, press, press hard. Pull in your belly. Good. Reach that left arm forward. So press, yeah, now pull in your belly and reach, reach, reach. Now take that right leg behind you. Maybe it stays there. Really press in that right hand, really reach it with that left hand. Good, maybe this toe comes now. Press that back leg back. Really press that right leg back. Reach that left hand forward. Exhale, release. Take a child's pose. Good, we're gonna do that one more time, but I'm gonna come close to the camera so I can see everybody. Good. So one more time, come onto all fours. Good. Press into your left hand and pull in your belly. And then reach that right arm forward. Good. See if you can turn it like we did before, like you're going to give me a little smacky smack. Good. Take the left foot behind you. And push into that left heel, pull in your belly, reach. And then maybe lift that left leg, maybe not. 5, push that left heel away, pull in your belly. Good. Exhale. Nice. And then let's switch sides. Push in your right hand, pull in your belly. Good. Reach that left hand forward. So just push, maybe like you could do like push-ups with one arm, right? One arm push-ups, right? And then take that left foot, press in your heel, pull in your belly. Perfect. Stay there or lift that leg. Press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Take a rest. Nice. Good job, you guys. All right. And then from there, we're going to stretch our wrists for a moment because we just did a lot of pressing. And then we're going to come into a lunge because we haven't done that yet. Wow, I have so much to do and I have only gotten through part of this, but I'm happy. All right, so again, press that heel down. So bring that right leg forward. Press that right heel down, pull in your belly. Good. And then take your hands behind your head. Press your head into your arms into your head. Lift your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then from here, press that left hand down. Good. Press that right foot down. And then take your right hand next to your ankle. Reach that arm up, or maybe it's on your head. Good. And then press that right foot. Reach with that right arm. Press with that left hand. Nice. Exhale, release. Good job. And then right knee back, left foot forward. Good. Press with that right hand. Lengthen your spine and then take that left arm up. Reach with that left hand, press with that right hand, lengthen your spine. Nice. Exhale, release. Good job. And then come on to all fours. Press your thumbs. Come forward. You can do it knees up or knees down. I'm going knees down. Come forward and bend. Good. And then bring your hands next to your chest. Pull those elbows in, shoulder blades down your back. Pressing your toes, pulling your belly, low cobra. You could do no hand cobra. You could do medium cobra. Pull those, press into those fingertips, the pinkies. Nice. And then exhale, down dog or child's pose or puppy pose, whatever you like. Nice. Good job. All right, and then you're either going to stand up or from downward facing dog, walk your feet to your hands, or however you want to get up, however you want to come forward. Nice. Good. Now, the same thing we would do with your hands, I want to do with your feet. So I want you to come to flat back, pressing your big toe and your pinky toe, lengthen your spine. So press into your big toe and your pinky toe, lengthen your spine. Good. And then see if you can then also press into your pinky, I keep saying pinky again, pinky toe on the outside of your legs and release and fold. Good. Inhale, come to flat back. Press in your big toe. Feel your big toe engage. We usually don't put enough weight in there. Good. And then pull with your pinky toes and fold. Nice. And then inhale, press. Sweep your arms all the way up, active arms. Good. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice. And then from there, we're going to do one crescent lunge. So I want you to press into that left foot again, just like we did on our knees, right? So press into that left foot, big toe press down, and then big toe of your right leg down. And actually, I'm in a warrior one, so you can't always trust me. Nice. So press both of your big toes down. Feel that lengthening down the back of your calf. Feel that lengthening down the back of your left hip. Good. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. And then bring your arms, pull them towards each other. So internally rotate them. You can grab a strap. You can grab your fingers. And then press into your feet. Good. Pull your chest forward. Pull those arms up away, either holding the strap or holding your fingers. But pull your shoulder, pull your arms towards the ceiling. Nice. Inhale, come on up. Good. And then walk that right foot in. Same thing we did on our knees. So you can go back to your knees if you want to. Pull in your belly. Press into that left big toe and pull your right heel up. So pull your right heel up. Nice. And then see if you can bring your arms either out to the side or in front of you. I have to go in front just because of where I'm standing. Maybe you come onto the tips of your toes, grab with those arms, engage those arms. Maybe you lift your toe a little bit. Maybe you lift that right toe a lot. Pull like a chicken wing. So right arms go forward, right leg goes back. And exhale, come back down. Nice. And then again, press into your big toes, both of them. Lengthen your spine. So press into your big toes. Calm the flat back. Nice. And then bring your hands somewhere on your leg. So maybe on your top of your thigh, maybe you can go a little lower on your shin. But press into your feet. Press into both of those big toes. Good. And then see if you can really press in that back big toe and lift that right hip up towards the ceiling. So find some length in the back of your right hip. Nice. Good. And then inhale, come all the way up. Turn your back foot into warrior two. So your front foot stays the same, back heel becomes more parallel. Nice. And then from here, lift your chest, shoulder blades down your back. Bend your left knee. All right, and so this is the weirdness we did at the beginning. So pressing that left big toe, reach your right arm to the side. So see how that left foot coordinates with the right. Yeah, so press that left and reach with your right. Good, relax that. Now press in your right foot, pulling your belly, reach with your left. Reach with the left, press with the right. Good, and then let's do both. So press with the left, reach with the right. Good, then press with the right, reach with the left. Feel your whole body working. Good, maybe turn your arms up if that feels better. Maybe turn your hands down and just breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then extended side body. So maybe your forearms on your thigh. Press into that right foot. And then bring that right arm up and over and reach. So one long line of energy, right heel all the way to right hand. Nice. And then exhale, release. Good job. Let's switch sides. So come all the way back to warrior one. So right foot is wide. Press into your front big toe and your left back toe. Hips, press your hips down as you lift your chest up. Nice. And then bring those arms behind you. Maybe they stay like this. Maybe they interlace. Maybe you have a band. Good. Press down into your feet. Lift your chest. Come forward. Breathe. Nice. And then from here, press in your big toe front, big toe back, hand on your thigh. Good. Lengthen your spine. Good. And then press into that big toe in your front. Press in the big toe in your back and see if you can send that left glute up towards the sky. Breathe. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Good. And then let's shift. So bring that left toe in. So go on your back toes and lift your heel. Maybe your left heel is on a block or on the wall. Good. And then arms are in front of you. Arms can be behind you if that helps you. Good. Hug in like you're holding a block. And then maybe just come to the top of your toes. Press with that right foot. Maybe you lift a little. Maybe you lift a lot. Press into that right foot. Press into those back big toes that are pressing back, whether they're lifted or not. Yes, yes. And then exhale, release. Amanda, I think you can go farther forward. So let's try it one more time. Not today? Yeah. So reach, so you can watch Amanda. Good, bend that right knee. Activate those arms, activate those arms. Yes, 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 Amanda. Yes, good. Okay, if I say Amanda, you guys can join or not. All right, good job. And then from there, I think I just switched legs. From there, bring your hands here or interlaced. Come all the way down. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. All right, and then let's just do warrior two on this side. So left foot is in line with the back of the mat. Press into your front foot, lift your chest, pull in your belly. Bring that left arm out. So just a half of a warrior two, right? So see how, activate that left arm like you're gonna help me, right? Or like you're doing a tug of rope. Press in that right foot, good release. Now press in the left leg, reach that right arm forward, pull in your belly. Really activate. So right hand, left leg. Nice, exhale, release. Good, now press in that right foot, left arm comes out, left foot, right arm comes out. So feel like a big X. Good, look at your right hand, breathe. Hands can be up, arms can face down, go to height that feels good for you. Everybody looks amazing. Nice, exhale, release, good. And then right forearm is on your thigh. If you can go deeper, you can take your hand on a block. I'm just gonna stay here. Press into that left foot and spin your chest open. Good. Press into that right foot, reach that left arm up and over. So use those legs, pull in your pelvic floor, spin your chest. Nice. Exhale, release. Good job. And then let's take our feet wide and just go side to side, getting a nice stretch in our inner groin. So feet can be parallel. If you're more open, your feet can go like this. Nice. Good job. Nice. And then let's come to flat back again. Pressing your big toes, lengthen your spine. Good. Stay here or bring your chest towards the floor. Whatever you're doing, bend and straighten those back legs. So even if you're in flat back, bend and straighten. So feel engage and then release. Engage and then release. Good. Engage and then release. Good. And then heel toe your feet together. Come into this malasana. So pressing into your knees into your arms. Drop your left shoulder. Drop your right shoulder. Left shoulder. Right shoulder. Good. Let's make our way all the way down. Nice. All right. Good. And then now we did some serious work here. So let's press into our heels. Press the back of your legs, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release. If this is too much, even though we've done all this opening, then soles of your feet together. Press your knees. Press your arms and your knees and your arms, and release. So we'll do this. I'll do it with feet together first. Nice. And then maybe this. So whatever is better for you. Nice. And then from here, we're going to make our way onto our knees. All right. So hands on your hips. Press your knees down, squeeze your pelvic floor, pull your shoulder blades together, and then tuck your toes under. If you need to, you can put a blanket underneath you. Now, I want you to just rock forward and back. So you're going to strengthen your quads. Rock forward and back. So rock your chest back. Good. Your hands are on your hips. Nice. So you're strengthening your quads. Nice. And then the next time you come back, maybe you take your hands on your low back. Maybe you take your hands on your thighs, Farzaneh. Maybe your hands drop to your heels. Whatever's appropriate for you. Good. And then undo your hands, come on up. Good. And then child's pose or kneel. Good. All right. So we're going to do that one more time. So we're getting some strength in our quads right now. So come back up, tuck your toes under or not, right? Maybe you don't tuck your toes under, squeeze your booty, take your hands on your low back, pull your elbows towards each other. Good. Now send your hips forward and just rock back and forward. So feel that engagement in your quads. Yes. Go, Mickey. Perfect. Back and forward. Good. So send your hips forward. Good. Send your shoulders back, Janine. Yes. Maybe you don't have to go too far. And then the next time you come back, maybe you keep your hands here. Lift your chest. Maybe one hand goes on your heel. Lift your chest. Maybe bring that right hand up. Your other hand goes on your heel. Lift your chest. Come on back. Take a rest in child's pose. Feel how you engaged your quads. Really good job. Nice. And then we're just going to do a shoulder span. All right, so come onto your back. I want you to take your feet and squeeze them towards each other. So squeeze your feet tight, like my legs are shaking. Pull in your belly. Good. Now, you can, I don't know where I put my strap. You can just put it, oh, here it is. You can just stay here. Press your feet into the strap. Squeeze your legs together and just bring your legs towards your face. Good. You can also, maybe with even a little bend in your knees, do a little Liz Midgley glute ups, do a little reverse crunches. And then you can also lift on up and then press down into your elbows. Maybe point your toes or flex your toes. Send your legs up, squeeze. And then bring your legs towards your face. So any of those options. Going inside. Nice. And then make your way back to the floor. Good. Come into a comfortable position, laying down or seated. And we're just going to come back to our breath work. So just take a moment again. Notice if there's anything in your body that feels released. Notice if there's anything that's feeling tight because you were holding on. Breathe into those spaces and let go. And then start to inhale all the way to the top. Pause. And exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Notice if this is easier than it was at the beginning, the first time you did it. Notice if you've just surrendered to this time now as your reward, or if you're still struggling. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. And then notice if there's any theme that keeps coming up for you. What's going on in your unconscious if you're struggling to stay here and now? Let this be a window for you into some of the things that are difficult for you without judgment. Good. And then take one more deep inhale. Deep, long exhale. And then gently roll to one side, hugging your knees to your chest. Surrendering, being grateful, realizing the importance of using your whole body, your whole mind, your whole spirit. And then having deep gratitude for yourself for showing up. And then gently make your way on up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to your mind